Good morning. It is October 9th of 2023. Happy Columbus Day, everybody. As you can see, it's been a while since I've done a video for the YouTube channel, and I've been busy. Things have been growing, changing. As you can see, this whole table is looking like when I first moved into this house, full of equipment for the drip system. But anyways, let's just kind of walk around, show you what's going on. So we put in new drip piping for 2 of the rows, and everybody else is now on PVC, which, let me tell you, is a heck of a lot easier than tapping into this black line right here. But let me show you the workings. I'll fly over here real quick. So here is where our line is. I literally just cut off there, and then guy at Home Depot showed us an adapter to drip. So it goes from drip to PVC. And then we have this little guy, I don't know what he is, but this little guy, you can turn him, and he stops the water from flowing. So each row has one of those adjusters. And I'm thinking next, we're probably gonna get some adjusters for the ends of these. All of the PVCs that's just hanging loosey-goosey because it is too much water. And the pressure is being released there and not through the entire system. But that's kind of what's going on right now in the life of the atrium, the garden. Oh, this is a massive change. We took the lemon tree out of this barrel, which was 3/4 of way tall, and as you can see, I am not the best cutter, so our raspberry is now in there. So we have the lemon tree. Our 2 lemons are still doing pretty good over here. Yeah, they're still doing really good. They're starting to turn yellow, which is great. And I think I'm now gonna have to, at least once a year, pull this tree up, give the roots a good trim, because oh boy, did she need it. The raspberry got moved to here. This is our thornless blackberry. Let's kind of scooch out real quick so you can see the little thing. I have trellised it up this morning, so it looks way better. The strawberries from last year are still here. I'm gonna start kind of moving them forward. What I'd like to do is I would like to put strawberries around the base of all of these barrels back here, and in the front of the berries is what I would like to do this year. This is the thorn blackberry. Oh boy, he got a haircut. As you can see right there, there's all his hair. Thankfully, Mom's rose gloves really helped with that. Our little Tangelo orange did fruit, but the fruit did not take very well. So we lost all the fruit on this. I do still have to come in and start trimming all the suckers going straight up. Same with the lemon tree over there. Plumeria is doing good. We're starting to get her straight again. As you can see, we've got some posts and poles trying to straighten her up. Peach is doing wonderful. Got some new leaves on her today. Hopefully we'll get some fruit this year. Cherry tree, not doing so hot. We haven't seen any new growth, and the monsoon winds have kind of tilted her. As you can see, she's not straight. She's leaning like this. Fig tree is doing wonderful. Still no fruit, but this is the 3rd year, I think, for a fig. Yeah, so we've started again trellising them up, making sure there's lots of airflow down there. Mom's roses have come back beautifully. We're starting to move all of them into wine barrels, which was the plan originally, to move all her roses into wine barrels instead of these pots, because they are taller and a little wider. The butterfly bush came back. Rosemary is now here. This is our asparagus plant. I just pulled these off of it, so hopefully we'll start getting some more asparagus this year. This is the lavender. I loved this lavender from, I want to say I got it like at the end of spring. And I got a lot of good lavender off of that. This is a Juliet tomato. Tomatoes are a little on the smaller side, but hey, they're doing really good. This is, what are you? This is some kind of flower. It's my mom's flower. I think it's a peony. And as you can see, the irises have made it into their new home, these two troughs here and here. Let's go back to the irrigation system. So we did drip tape this time instead of the loosey-goosey, just 1/4-inch drip line that I poked holes into. And oh my goodness, people, let me tell you, going from doing this system took like half the time it did in the others. We're gonna put some regular stem flowers in this bed. Same with this one, because we want some regular flowers for this season, and we don't have the funds right now to get more troughs, which will eventually go 1, 2, 3, 4. All this size trough for mom's flowers is what we're looking to do. Jeez, I've got ants crawling all over me. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Ants have been a really bad thing going on right now in the summer. So you just probably got a nice little shakey shake, shake, shake. Make sure there's no more. As you can see, I'm already bit up on all my feet. I know I probably should be wearing my wellies, but I was wearing them since 6 this morning. The grape's doing good right here. Started getting some new growth once the weather started cooling off. This is the new row of roses. As you can see, we've put at least all of these are, 2 of these are new roses from us, but this one here was transplanted, and then this one here needs a transplant, and then we'll put one more here. And then eventually at the end of all of these rows, we're gonna have blue buckets going across, and there'll be tomatoes in all of those, because we have decided we don't want to put tomatoes in the troughs anymore. They get too big and they don't produce enough tomatoes. They're just, because during spring, the tomato was all the way above the trellis. And I'm 5 foot, and this trellis is probably about 6 feet tall, maybe 7, 6.5. Anyways, jalapenos are doing good. As you can see, we got some good jalapenos growing. Radishes have started growing. Carrots have started growing. This is a this is a hatch chili, I think. And then I don't know what that guy is back there, but this is the cayenne pepper, and he's doing really good. And we have 2, 3 mystery peppers over here that we lost the tags from. Some basil right there. We're gonna start putting some beets down and more carrots. I think I'm gonna try doing the square foot gardening method. We'll see. These troughs don't really do well as I get poked in the face. All of these roses are eventually going to go into wine barrels as well. It just depends on how much funds we have. And then the red grape is doing beautifully well. As you can see, I got to come in and kind of continue to trellis her up. But she's doing really good. I'm hopeful she's going to start making her way across this towards once we get closer to spring, when she starts to flower, and we'll get more grapes this year. The loofahs planted early summer, and they now just started sprouting, so we're getting some good loofahs there, which, let me tell you, have done way better than any cucumber I have ever grown. What else? We got a lot of cleanup to do. This is all the old drip system over here. This is all the old drip system that I gotta cut up and throw out. The tree's doing good. I don't know, I think that's about it for the update. There wasn't much to do today because guess what? We've gotten rid of a lot of pots. Most of these pots were iris pots. And so when I put the irises in there, you can see right there in those 2 troughs, And we'll probably do another trough for more cut flowers. And then eventually this row is going to be troughs again, or no. This over here, between the barrel and this pot, is going to be 3 troughs eventually. And then 1 more trough on this row. These 3 troughs will be for me for any fruits, veggies, whatever I want to do. I'd love to do pumpkins one year. But other than that, that's about it for the garden. Yeah, it looks like it's gotten smaller because there's less pots, but it really hasn't. We've just condensed the space. Anyways, have a happy Columbus Day, everybody, and I'll see you next time.